So recording has started. Now let me share. Okay. Yeah, now can everybody see?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Yeah, okay, good. So, yeah, so this is basically what is late LSI? It's an information retrieval method that considers a semantic relationship between words. Let's say someone searches Wall Street. A search engine that relies on keyword matching might return an article about murals because it uses the term wall and street. Whereas a search engine that uses latent semantic indexing or a similar technology might favor articles that also contain the term finance because finance, wall, and street often appear together in the LSA dataset. So basically, the new technology of latent semantic analysis, it knows how to connect words. So Wall Street means the Wall Street or New York, where the stock exchange is. And so the Google algorithm, when it uses latent semantic analysis, the Google algorithm understand that Wall Street refers to the street in New York where the stock exchange is, which is the finance headquarters of America, right? So the algorithm understands that basically the user is searching for something related to finance. Why? Because Wall Street is where the New York Stock Exchange is, and it's the financial headquarters of New York. Do you understand that? Does everybody understand that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what is Lantic semantic analysis? It's a mathematical, we don't have to go into that, but it develops an artificial understanding of synonyms. For example, income and earnings are often used in similar contexts. And it can also be develop an artificial understanding of polysemous words, which are words with multiple meanings. For example, bank often appears alongside words like finance, savings, and rates, or words like river, erosion, and sediment, because there's a financial bank, but there's also a river bank, right? And river banks, terms related with river banks is erosion and sediment and river. So the Google algorithm, which uses LSI, can actually understand polysemous words. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Sir, from where we can find these LSI keywords? Is there any tool?
I haven't used them as such. Um, if you use, there's a minor difference between LSI and secondary keywords. The SEO tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, they generate secondary keywords for you, and there isn't much difference between secondary and LSI as such for us to actually want to generate them differently. So that's why all Href tools, SEMrush tools, Moz, they all generate secondary keywords for you. Yeah, there isn't much
Okay.
difference for us to actually have to generate them separately. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So we've covered EEAT, we've covered LSI, and we've um, we've covered NLP too. We've covered topic. Yeah. So yeah, let's study semantic search a little bit more. And let me open the article on semantic search. Yeah. So can everybody see this?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a Href article on semantic search and how it impacts SEO. Okay. So what is semantic search? It is an information retrieval process used by modern search engines. Why is semantic search important? Users often don't use the same language as the desired content, right? So for example, they're giving an example of how many searches are unintentionally ambiguous. Around 40% of English words are polysemous. They have two or more meanings. Does everybody understand polysemous now? Have of a word having two or more meanings? Does everybody understand that? Like the example,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
like the example I gave of bank. how a bank can be a financial bank and it can also be a river bank. So these are polysemous words, and around 40% of English words are polysemous. And the Google algorithm actually, is able to identify this, and it can do that for you. For example, the keyword Python has 533,000 monthly searches, Python, right? And so Python can be the programming language. It can be a snake too. A snake is also a Python. So Python is a name of a programming language, but it's also the name of a snake, and it's also a name of a British comedy. So when someone is searching for Python, he can actually be searching for the programming language. He or she can be searching for the snake, or he or she can be searching for the British comedy. So semantic search, the Google algorithm, which considers semantics, it can actually identify all three of them. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, yes.
That is the beauty of semantic search, that the Google algorithm, because it has the semantic search facility in it, it can actually identify and distinguish between all three. So do you understand that?
Yes, yes.
That
So
is
if
yeah.
so if you're talking about the Python, which is suppose the snake,
Yeah.
then Google will identify that we are talking about the snake and not the programming language or the show,
Yeah,
right?
from the type of query, from the type of secondary or long tail keyword.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. From the type of sentiment analysis, that we studied earlier. So to understand the lexical hierarchy and entity relationships. Okay, so for example, if somebody writes, who's the partner of the actor who played Obi-Wan? So basically, Obi-Wan was the name, was the role of name of an actor. Who's the partner of the actor who played Obi-Wan? So now Google, how is Google going to understand this query? Google knows that partner means either wife, girlfriend, husband, whatever. Google also understands that Obi-Wan appeared in multiple movies. Then Google makes the connections, and then it displays the search results in that way. So ever since the Google algorithm can now understand semantics, it can do all these calculations. The Google algorithm can do all these algorithms, that what does partner mean? Understand that Obi-Wan appeared in multiple movies. This particular actor, he appeared in multiple movies, and then Google makes the connections. Okay. So that's how lexical hierarchy, these are just technical terms, illustrates the relationship between words. And entities are movies and series characters, people with a specific job and people who are associated with them. Actually, there can be like separate lectures on lexical hierarchy, on entities. I mean, semantics is such a big topic, and actually, in content writer jobs now, I mean, I've seen job advertisement of content writer jobs where they demand that the writer should know semantic SEO. So now you actually have semantic SEO mentioned in job advertisements. So, I might actually teach you a separate class on semantic SEO, because now that, you know, um, people are putting semantic SEO and uh, 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 NLP words in job advertisements too. Yes, Shusri, you have a question? Or was that what?
No, no, I was just wanted to like give a thumbs up.
You will thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. So, okay. The need to reflect personal interest in trends. Let's go back to the Python example. Okay, so Barber. Okay, so now they're discussing search intent. We did search intent in the previous lecture. Which Google technologies play a role in how semantic search works? Again, what we saw in the previous slide, these are 4 important milestones. These are algorithm changes names and technologies: knowledge graph, hummingbird, rank brain, and BERT. Google's knowledge graph was released in 2012. It's a knowledge base of entities and relationships between them. So this is how the Google knowledge graph looks like. Walt Disney Company, sub-organization Lucasfilm, Sci-Fi, Ridley Scott. So this is how, a knowledge graph, this is how the algorithm makes a knowledge graph. Look how it's connecting keywords and concepts. See, the Walt Disney Company, Lucasfilm, Sci-Fi, Blade Runner, United Kingdom. So, Google, the algorithm makes these kind of graphs to connect various keywords that are related with each other. So that's, in short, it's a technology that kickstarted. There are two main methods of feeding the knowledge graph: structured data, family abstraction. Next was Hummingbird in 2013. This was the Hummingbird update. Then there was RankBrain, in which LSI was given more importance. Then there was BERT. This is the newest. And how do you adapt your SEO for semantic search? Okay, so target topics, not keywords, right? So that's one way. That's one concept, and I'll have to do separate lectures for you on this, because now if people are asking for semantic SEO and job advertisements, that means you must know these concepts. Assessing search intent, use semantic HTML. This is a HTML is a website concept. So I don't know how many of you know about HTML. Any people who have knowledge of web development, how many of you know about HTML? Anybody?
Not technically,
Okay.
not how.
I'll be doing some classes on technical SEO. We'll study HTML on that. Schema markup. Does anybody have idea of schema markup? Structured data?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a little bit knowledge about HTML.
Of HTML, yeah. It's
Hypertext markup language through which you can develop your own website or web page.
yeah, exactly, yeah. A schema markup, Hajra, do you know about schema markup and structured data? Any idea? Rich snippets, um, knowledge graph entity. Now, these are very complicated topics of semantic SEO, and I just wanted to give you some flavor of it. I will do another um, lecture on semantic SEO. So yeah, we have 6 minutes left. Let's have 6 minutes for questions. Let me open this again. Okay, there's a chat too. Okay, so Maruk asked, if a website doesn't have topical authority yet, can it still rank with helpful content? No. If a website doesn't have topical authority, and if your competitors have topical authority, they will rank. Yeah. Okay, so Tamur said he can't speak, but he took the last session. Okay. Does everybody understand that if you don't have topical authority and your competitors do, then they will rank? Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's very important. I mean, topical authority is as important as domain authority. It's as important as content quality of the quality of your blog. If the website that you're writing for, if it doesn't cover all subtopics, and if your competitor is covering all subtopics, your competitor has a much bigger chance of ranking higher. Topical authority is very important nowadays. So it's as important as domain authority. Like, for example, if your competitor has more domain authority because of better backlinks, yeah, Tamur. So what if we are target low keywords for creating a topical authority? So basically, don't look at topical authority from keywords point of view. Look at topical authority from subtopics point of view. I mean, for example, if you're like, for example, I work for a cosmetic brand, and we work for skincare. We work in the skincare and cosmetic niche. We have to write blogs and website content on every subtopic of skincare and every subtopic of cosmetics. And the other day, I was sitting with my SEO, and we came up with like 80 subtopics. And now we have to write 80 blogs. It's because our competitors, our competitors in the market, they are writing, they have written 80 blogs on the different subtopics. So does everybody understand that concept?
I do understand, but I want to understand why the keyword difficulty is not something that you're targeting. Like, are you saying that you're not giving that much importance to the keyword difficulty and you are prioritizing more on the number of
No,
subtopics?
keyword difficulty is a concept which we discuss while we're writing an individual blog, right? So
Right.
if you're writing a blog on a subtopic, then
Mm-hmm.
we look that within that one particular blog, which keywords will we target, and we look at both volume and we look at keyword difficulty, and we basically try balancing both, because high volume keywords have higher keyword difficulty. So we look for something in between. Volume can be medium and keyword difficulty can be medium, and that's how we somehow we try to find a balance, because because more volume keywords have higher keyword difficulty, so we look for a balance. You understand my point?
Yes. So, you would rather stress on increasing the number of subtopics in order to even make the higher keyword rank, right? Because that is how the topical authority will grow.
The concept of covering more subtopics is that way you cover more keywords.
Right, exactly. And that is how the topical authority eventually increases.
Yeah, because the
Right.
more subtopics you write on, the more keywords you can cover.
Right, got it, got it.
Keyword difficulty, that doesn't come in topical authority. Keyword difficulty is considered while writing an individual blog. So as such,
Okay.
you don't consider keyword difficulty in topical authority. You consider keyword difficulty in an individual blog. Somebody I think has a question. Yeah. Tamura sir, can't we cover more keywords by writing a long article? Yes. The longer your article is, you can cover more keywords, but the concept of topical authority is covering all subtopics within a niche. And writing, like I said, how the company that I work for, we work in the skincare and cosmetics. We came up with 80 subtopics. So, and then we have to write 80 blogs, so that, and the more blogs we write, the more subtopics, more blogs you write on subtopics, we get a better topical authority compared to our competitors. So for example, if we are writing on 40 subtopics and our competitor is writing on 80 subtopics, the competitor will have the topical authority and we won't. So, but yes, the longer your article, you can cover more keywords, yes, but that is for an individual blog. But we're talking about all blogs on a website when we discuss topical authority. Is that clear, Taimur? You can write. Taimur, do you understand that? Okay, great. Does anybody else have a question? We have time for questions. Anything from today? We discussed topical authority, topic clusters, NLP, LSI, EEAT. Does anybody have any question on any of these concepts? Please feel free to ask. Don't be shy. Feel free to ask if you have any question on any of these topics. Anybody? Okay, let me
No,
ask.
sir, but I have one question regarding copywriting. That are we done with the copywriting slides or not?
Yeah, we will have 3-4 classes on copywriting. We will go into detail, and we will also have classes on storytelling. Yeah. And we
Sir,
will
is copywriting more in demand as compared to content writing?
both are equal opportunities. And
Okay.
and we will and I will also have some classes on content marketing. Content marketing itself is a subject, and there's actually a content marketing institute which does research on content marketing, and it has courses, 3 month, 6 month courses on content marketing. So we will have like 4 or 5 lectures on content marketing too, in which we will discuss content strategy. Yeah, so we'll have that too, and three
Yes,
four
sir. Okay,
classes
great.
on copywriting too. Yeah, so okay, let me Shusri, you want to know more about NLP?
Yeah, if anybody does not have any question, this is one topic I would like to know a little more about because this is absolutely new to me.
Yeah, let me go back to the slide. Let's just go back to the slide, and let's go back to the NLP slides. So now what I want you to do, Shusri, is to look at these slides and then ask me questions rather than me, repeating what's in the slide.
Sure. All right, let me just go through this.
Forget the technical terms. Just try to understand the basic idea.
AI to comprehend the breakdown of human language to understand what a body using and understand the intent of the user. Treat people first content. Yes, I think I will do a little bit of homework on this particular topic so I can understand this a little better, but I've understood the basics of it. Thank you.
I'll share the slide with you.
Sure, okay.
Share the document with you. You can go through it. You can watch YouTube videos on this. You can read blogs on this, and then feel free to ask questions in the group, or you can send me an individual message. You can send me in the group, and yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
So everybody, I'll share this document in the group. Go through it, and then I want you to watch videos on this on YouTube. I want you to read blogs, and then I want you to ask me questions both in the group and individually. So I guess we should wind up now, and I hope you all liked the lecture. And inshallah, next Sunday we'll have the next class. Okay.
Great, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, okay. It was a pleasure teaching you, and looking forward to the next class.
Okay, thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much for your answers.
Yeah, Allah Hafiz. Yeah. Some are still confused. Still getting used to this.
I think you have to stop the recording, I guess.
Yeah. Stop. Stop.